Hi guys, and welcome to another video by Traveling Vegan and Frodo. So today's video is going to be on Garmin and more importantly on how to get a route from Strava onto your Garmin. So I get a lot of questions regarding how do I plan my routes, how do I choose where to go, whether I follow Garmin, whether I follow Strava, Google Maps, and basically this video is for that. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So basically, Google is a really good source of information, as we all know. So what you can do, if you're planning to go to another location, to a new city, and or you want to go from city A to city B, and you want to work out the best way of riding around and what are the good rides in the area, what you can do is you can Google it, basically. So as an example, let's just go ahead and enter Coffs Harbour to Grafton Strava, basically. Make sure you enter in Strava and then you'll get a few different hits from Strava website with a few rides in the area. So while that is loading, so it is this ride here. So because it is someone else's profile, what you can do, first, of course, you can have a look at the ride. You can see if you're actually interested in doing this ride. This is a really cool tool, but it basically shows you where the person went, how the ride went, what they did, the elevation and the distance and everything you want to know, basically. For example, you found a ride that you would like to take, and this is it, right? So what we can do is go into this little tool and spanner, that's right, onto the spanner tool here, and you click it, and you can choose either flag or create route. What you want to do is create the route. So you click that and just wait for the internet to work. Just a little bit slow, but here you go. So Strava Route Builder. To exit this, there are all these different tools here that you can explore and you can figure out. There's an information thing that teaches you how to use it if you want to learn how to use it. I've never used it before, but basically you can alter the route or you can take the route as it is. For example, let's assume I want to take this route and write this route as it is. What I can do now is click save here on the right, and let's just name it something that I'll know. For example, it's a return trip, Coffs Harbour to Grafton. Here you go. And you can also click private if you don't want anyone else to see the ride, or if you're just doing it for yourself, and yeah, so you don't want it to be counted for your case because you haven't done it yet. So click save and wait for Strava to save the route. And then you go view my route. It basically takes you to this page and you can see that when it was created and that you created it, and this is the route that you want to take. Next, what you want to do is you go to export. It's one of these buttons on the left, and you choose the Garmin that you have. Right, I have a Garmin EDGE 1000, so this is the one that I would take, and I can either download DCX or GPX. DCX files are best when you don't have base maps installed, i.e. you don't have like the maps that you can see on your Garmin, and GPX files are best if you have base maps installed because it displays both as tiled map and text-based directions. So DCX would be just a direction using text, like turn left, turn right, keep going straight. So we click download GPX here. You can see that it is downloading into my laptop. I'll just wait for that to happen. So once it's exported, this has just taken a bit of a while, longer than normal, you go into your downloads and it will be just here. We'll stop this one because I clicked it twice, but basically you have your route here. What you want to do next is to connect your Garmin to your laptop. Okay. As I mentioned before, there are a couple of different ways of putting routes onto your Garmin. So this is the Garmin EDGE
roots onto your Garmin. So this is the Garmin EDGE.
So on it, you can either put the micro SD card, which I have in there, just for extra memory. Struggling to get it out with one hand. Or you can connect the Garmin itself. So we'll go ahead and connect the Garmin to the laptop. Yep. As you can see to begin with, there's no courses saved in there. There are no courses saved. So now we go back onto our laptop. Now you just wait until your computer can see your Garmin. There it is right there. We can see it. So what you want to do is you can go into the Garmin itself, and there are a few different folders here, right? So you can go into courses, or you can go into new files. And if you go back to your downloads, open a new tab. Yep. Let's just have a look. And let's just go and get the new files folder. And basically what you can do is something very easily. You just drag and drop and your file is now in your Garmin. Now we can eject the Garmin safely. So ejected our Garmin and just waiting a couple of minutes until it wakes up. Go into courses. And there it is. There's our ride right there that we just put into it, our Garmin. Now they're loading the course and you go into maps. Bang, and there's the ride. So what you can do now is just press ride, navigate to the beginning of the course. You can either click yes or you can click no if you know how to get to the course or if you're halfway through that course already. And there you go. That is how you get a course onto your Garmin from the laptop.